trash, but for the moment,
I very much disagree with that statement. I think that hero's actually really good. But, okay.
Okay, but I think they're calling him
wrong.
pub trash though. Like that was the real phrase. Not that he was a bad hero.
Kyle is pub trash.
On trash. BoomId, this defensive tri-lane. And they really want OG to continue to fight them, because while this goes on, like, Tani's having a half-decent time against Seb on the bottom. Obviously, Seb going in deep. Lena's having a great time having no rotations against him. It's a 17-3 versus a 9-1 lane in mid. Yeah. And now Notel locked in by the shards. He can't Icarus dive away. He's got Fire Spirits instead to lend the extra damage, allowing ILTV to move forward. Nice rolling boulder forward, but where's the control? The time walk up, and he will find the kill on that Faceless Void against the Skyrim. Juking it in the tree lines. Gonna buy a little bit more time for the control to arrive, but it's in fact there for BoomId. Turning into the Tusker. They want to find this kill, but the Juggernaut spin. Try and juke up, then down through the fog. Will not work. And Joker, really? So low, taunting as he...
Now 2k up. What was the bounty rune trade-off? Was that a 3-for-1?
It was a 3-for-1.
Yeah.
And they're rotating in towards mid again, so you start up the static link, but now look who's coming in. So Thompson, he's got a lot of stolen damage, but it won't matter. Skywrath Mage just rotates in one quick seal at Fire Up Laguna and just watch the Razor pop. He's meant to be the tanky core, right?
At Nukers, I personally find those heroes to be his best, but you'd imagine OG are doing this for a reason, that they have some sort of, perhaps developed a slightly different playstyle.
Yeah. Towards mid, rolling boulder is coming in from Jirax, but he gets sealed up. There was no kick, there's nothing to really follow up from Jirax, so Razor is already down. Tusker will be the rebuttal thanks to the extra help that arrived from Notel, and that will help ensure the kill onto Lena, or maybe not. She just bottle charges up through it. Around the timing of the Fire Spirits tick.
Yep. No shrines available for them though, so probably has to go back to base or at least get a bottle refill.
As coming in from the Tusker.
Yep.
That's a good thing he died.
In the backpack, but, you know, it could be. Maybe he's never had 6 items before.
Going to mid, concussive, seal, and they just need one extra damage. No, the shards push Thompson further away. The stick charges kept them alive a little bit longer, but the orbs, they're still following through. There's no way to survive this while that's going on. Faceless Void dies up on top with the ES underneath the tower as the Omni Slash, the triggered, and all the extra blade from the Lena puts down this vent.
About your Juggernaut question, I've seen different builds. I've seen the Yasha build up. Actually, we're gonna see a kill here again in mid.
This is the shot push.
They fail, but they still do manage to connect with Snowball. But this,
and that's
it's the Juggernaut top, yeah. Oh, he spins them both. He has stick charges. Oh boy, didn't get time walk off in time.
There you go. Three cameras and goodbye bottom lane. Notel dies just from the Dragon Slave.
I think I've got time to talk. Never mind, let's not talk about Juggernaut.
Yeah, Jirax is dead again. Okay, now you got time.
He got a bounty rune though.
Well, maybe not. There's TPs coming up towards top lane, and Thompson's not a healthy man. He's trying to farm up with the Eye of the Storm.
Oh, they're finding the Void.
He's got Chronosphere available. They got the damage to kill him, and he's going to Chrono, do a little bit of damage. He doesn't have Time Walk, so instead, he just has to throw out the level 1 time dilation. But I think Thompson
can get really big. The other one is, what if I go like a hybrid thing? Yasha also increases farming speed, but also makes me a strong fighter. And then I can keep up with the pace of my team.
They've already found their target. Yep. It's going to be Seb. He had no way to survive this. Faceless Void jumping in. He's got time dilation on 4 heroes, but there's no Chronosphere. Into the Omni Slash. Juggernaut can do the work. Supernova in a great position, but there's no one else to protect it. Not enough of the Fire Spirits out, so buyback comes in. Snowball as well, going towards Thompson as Jokam. He'll be there. Notel giving the life through the Sun Ray, but it's also not enough. And then sealed up. There's going to be a dieback. OG are falling apart. The seams. Shard blocked up. Even Jiras cannot escape. No way out. They're all dead. And OG even bought back during that fight on the Phoenix. 6 players down. They fought with no chronos.
The chrono off, so now is the timing, perhaps.
Perhaps, but at the same time, BoomId, like, okay, they're going to go after Jokam, but the silence is just too good. These are quick and easy abilities that can just easily come back off cooldown for BoomId to fight once more. Supernova's down, the Chronosphere, it's good. This will be able to impact. Tusker cannot get back out again. The stun's onto the Juggernaut, and now OG, they've got the power in the back lines. However, the Snowball, he actually is surviving a lot longer than he really should. In fact, Tusker finally will go down. Faceless Void doing some work on top, some of that 141 damage stolen. Now he actually has the damage to bring to the fight. OG, now they've turned up. 4 heroes down for BoomId. They're a long way behind, but this repairs a large chunk of that economic you cast your abilities. And who's got the follow-up? Like, yes, Skywrath can nuke a lot. You got 4 Nard Talismans just fueling this. He did exactly what we were talking about in the draft stage. It's no boots. There's 4 Nulls on Skywrath. Chronosphere up on top.
They
Support's coming in, but Phoenix, he didn't get the Nova off. Now it will happen, but Juggernaut arrives, starts his spin, so he'll easily get through the Nova, and OG bit in the butt. That is not what they wanted at all. And Tops is now arriving as well. Spins in the neighborhood. He's got a Stormbolt available. He'll throw it out onto the Juggernauts. They're going to start stealing out that damage. He does get into the Omni Slash, but Thompson, he's still stealing the damage even through the Omni Slash. So there was almost no damage out from that, but it will not matter when Lina has the range, has the distance, and also have the extra amplification from Seal. So they'll try and lock in Seb. He's got the 1 charge available, but he is battling 1v4. Warcry again, but you'll set the rim up, bring it back down again, no movement, no strength, and that is one very dead Sven.
Yeah, that was a team wave actually. They do at least get the tower with the creep wave, so they were time people, at least in the past.
Careful, Jirax, he did not want to go up there. Thompson's nearby. Jirax is actually surviving a decent amount of time, but not long enough. They toss back down Thompson, but Seb will arrive with a Stormbolt, so Tiny stunned up, still on the retreat. There's a lot of players from BoomId potentially ready to fight. They're able to do so. Laguna Plane, heavy damage out, but Faceless Void jump forward. He hits the Tomb, then Chrono. Tiny together. They'll be pulled in by the shards. So both players down as you move further to the north. Jirax get another rolling boulder down and actually over towards the Tusker, kicking him up the hill, away from Thompson. Maybe not a full part of the plan, as Faceless Void has now finally gone down. But watch that Omni Slash, watch that bounce back out again. Juggernaut's managed to retreat down south, while the Tusker has finally fallen. Jirax gets some health from No Tail. But Juggernaut should be very happy. He'll take Tusker, he'll reveal himself for the moment, and Warcry from Seb. They'll catch on 3, gets a Stormbolt out, and maybe with the healing wall they have enough life, but the Seal is over on the Faceless Void. He cannot get the Chronosphere off. Silence up, but remember, he's still got that jump and goes into the back lines. Will he? No, he's holding it for the moment. Instead, it's just all the initiation going into the Tusker. Finish the job. The spin is out, and the Nova, no! He didn't get the last hit! The Supernova will pop thanks to the Chronosphere! From ILTV, finally in time, the kick flies in, and it actually clips the wings of Skywrath Mage. Oh boy, Lina wants to get out. Jirax rolling boulders forward. He'll get that stun from it, and Lina, a quick Yorset, tries to buy some more time, but he's got an earn charge on him, ticking out the Lina, down to 30 HP. Another one applied by Jirax, and it will not matter. He's in invis with a Shadow Blade. The Lina will fall, and BoomId, they were so... Buyback will come in from the Skywrath main. They'll at least buy it back. Juggernaut would love to have a fight for the moment. There's your jump forward, Faceless Void. They try and actually protect him, and they do. Tusker already down. Faceless Void just jumps in deeper after Skywrath Mage under the tier 4 towers. Laguna still not enough to kill the Void. Remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. He doesn't care if he dies even in front of the fountain. Do they look for this kill? 3 players alive. Jirax a rolling boulder in, gets a stun over on Tiny, and kicks the Faceless Void back out of any initiation that BoomId was thinking of, but this won't stop the Juggernaut from bouncing forward. But they're just going in for the GG. If they can take out the tier 4 towers, who cares about the side? Skywrath is dead on a dieback. I don't know if BoomId have what it takes to defend this.
OG still have their big team fight. They haven't used any spells except the Sven ultimate. So if BoomId isn't going to be able to take the fight to them, they're just going to end the game anyway. You have to try to fight into this scary combo.
He got the jump right over on top of the Lina. Looking for the Chronosphere. There is no target. Everyone's too grouped up together, and Tiny's done out the back lines. Jirax, he's just made the job of holding out the rock. Spin is down, but this is an Akan Incept of Phoenix. You know it takes so much to get through the egg, and they're unable to do it, which means Thompson has all the time to steal the damage to really win the game. BoomId is still putting up a fight, but Lina finally punched down by the Earth Spirit. Jirax will rolling boulder down, lands another stun, and actually gets himself a double kill for his efforts. Tiny tries to do as much as he can. Jirax, they just tank through this. Warcry buff up. They have the shields. The Lotus Orb will not protect enough, and maybe the BoomId actually has enough here. Thompson, he's already consumed the cheat. Looks to steal more of the damage and able to do so. Hold the Juggernaut inside the chronosphere. Even the Sunray burning Tiny on the other side of time and space. Sep gets the double stun out. BoomId, the reinforcements wanted to come in, but it was stopped in the tracks, and OG will take game one after what was a bit of a rough early game.
That was very, very close to being a hold for BoomId. I think the Phoenix Egg had 1 health left.
Yep.
Doing surprisingly okay, to be honest. 16-1 here, but still losing the lane to Magnus overall.
G-Rex is rotating into the mid. He did do it underneath a Radiant Observer ward, but Kunkka, it's I don't know if he saw it coming. Thompson's been preparing this damage for a while.
Oh, nice.
That he has the range, the movement speed at least, to get away. Then again, I think G-Rex wants to keep following through.
Just going to zone him off here. This is going to be some good damage on the tower and a lot of pressure.
He's actually X-marking TPing. I don't know if
to heal up.
I don't know if G-Rex saw it or if they want to do anything about it.
He couldn't. So he's coming back, and now
he came back before he fully
if he dies
healed.
here, this is bad news. He used his TP. Dying here is actually just flat out lane loot. He cannot die here.
G-Rex doesn't have the stroke of fate, but he has the stun to allow.
That is really bad news for BoomId. He used his TP to X mark and refill, and then died. So when he comes back, Timbersaw's gone.
Easy for ILTV. But I'm watching the mid. RP is up. Seb is looking for his own opportunity. May want a little bit of help, and here it comes inside the Timbersaw. Okay, just continuously stunned. The ET split will be able to clamp both of them down. The RP to catch out too, and then G-Rex combines it together. The double silence. Everyone's fates are connected. And that is Tiny ET down. Kunkka's already gone, and it looks like Io is going to end up in the same position. G-Rex with the triple kill. Thompson even making sure he can survive by taking the aggro of the tower. A little too easy for OG in game 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I feel like BoomId, the heroes are way too tanky and they're not dying in this situation, so they need to combine it perfectly. I think you might just have to accept, okay, Timbersaw God is going to stand mid, and we have to put pressure elsewhere on the map. If you keep gravitating toward Timbersaw's lane, you're just going to lose the game there. Oh, Seb got canceled on the TP. Nice kill.
This is back to line for the bottom of your screen where Seb died. And then up towards top. Morphling. That's adaptive strike. The Timbersaw away. But no tail. Okay, sure. Commits the Chain Frost to get the kill onto the ledge.
It's a big kill.
Yeah, relocate in from the Io as well as Tiny trying to do something more about this. Okay! Goodbye, Io!
They even have that backing them up after crushing the lanes. They also have the strongest farming tool in the game, so...
They're going up to Kunkka. The Sentry Ward was dropped, so Notal can pull him back in with the Sinister Gauge and then just commits the Lich Ultimate. No need to combine it with G-Rex. They just want the kill on the Kunkka, which now allows them to go high ground. With the Eagle Immortal on Juggernaut, he's the front liner.
I always try to look at what both teams can do in these situations. I think this is the kind of the best play they have.
That was nice, but the RP gonna catch out too, skewer him back over again, and then quickly into the spin. The ET Spitter will buy a little bit of space, but not really enough. Io has to buy back to try and keep the Tiny alive, but the Sinister Gauge of Notal just pulling back FBZ. They cannot walk away from this.
I think that was the absolutely best play BoomId had, and they still died 2 heroes. But there was no better play than bursting the Jugger there. He's the only guy hitting the tower. You can't reach the back lines. You will get RP'd. They get that one-shot burst kill, but now they have no follow-through, so they will lose at least 1 lane of barracks. Question is if they can somehow find a team fight off of this on maybe try to get the Jugger in. He's actually relatively low here.
Yeah, so. It's 8 seconds till Tiny's back up again. He's the one that caused the problems. They don't really want to stick around for the fight unless they can get a lot more. Here comes the ship, and look at it again. It's just Juggernaut being the primary target. ET will die, but a very quick buyback. Seb already committed the RP, so now Boom actually have a little bit more strength to fight until they lose the Io. They've lost the regeneration, but FBZ, there's your burst power into G-Rex. Take care of these supports. Notel's going to be the next one to fall with the last little tree clip.
Just kill Thompson,
but now,
guys.
can you kill the raid boss? Seb is waiting to help out with any kind of shockwaves. It's like, screw the raid boss. Look for the Magnus. He's underneath the creep wave on top. Don't don't look at the timber saw.
I can
it's
see Thompson's
Medusa.
face. I can see Thompson's face right now. He's actually, I bet he's just laughing. Yeah, it's like, he didn't even go for the hood. He went Holy Locket, so he has even more regeneration. He's currently sitting on 74 HP regen and 40 armor, and he also has the Bloodstone that he can activate to heal. What's that? 60% of his max health? That's about, is that 1300 or something?
It's ridiculous what it is. They're going to go again. He'll chain himself up and away from the ship. So not getting hit by that, still standing his ground. The rest of OG is still wondering, it's like, do we need to actually come and help? Because they're battling up in the top river. They're looking for their own kill. They've called out the Elder Titan. So Seb and Jirox will work together. Just Morphling is like, maybe I can become the powerhouse if I just turn myself into Thompson. I'm Thompson, right?
Oh, this is some of the most absurd stuff I've seen in a while. He's actually literally 1 on 5, and he doesn't care.
Yep.
Can't die.
Well, there's your Chain Frost. Gonna bounce up and back down again. It wasn't the perfect control. Yeah, you're right. No soulbind control, so IO just relocates the Morphling back into relative safety inside the fountain. But at this rate, I think Thompson may be able to tank that as well.
It might be a bit too ambitious right now.
Yeah, we're still 20 minutes into a game.
But, I mean, if he wants to, I'd like to see it. I want to see how long he can survive in there. Not too long, I think. The colleague's pretty
Jumping
strong.
up towards top, looking for that initial target. Once again, the Juggernaut's the primary target. And they're looking to hold him in a little bit longer. As FBZ, can someone finally put him down? 180 with a 3-man RP. Does the work. And into the Omnislash. They have the damage, but Kunkka has the invis. Walks himself away. IO and Morphling will not be so lucky for this. And Timbersoft, it's already GG. Calling it to the end, but 20 minutes and 33 seconds. That was domination by OG.